Number 1. What are the solutions of the quadratic equation x squared plus x minus 56 is equal to 0? Okay, so we will use a factoring method. So that is x parentheses times x. Okay, so all you need to do is to find a factor of negative 56. And let us try 8 and 7. As you notice, that is negative. So the two signs are different, positive and then negative. And here, as you see, that is positive. So the highest number or the greatest number is positive. Since 8 is greater than 7, this is positive and this is negative. So x plus 8 times x minus 7 is equal to 0. Then transpose so that you can get the value of x. So that is x is equal to negative 8 and x is equal to positive 7. So the answer here is letter D. Number 2, the following are methods in solving quadratic equations, except 1. A, deductive method, B, factoring, C, completing the square, or D, using quadratic formula. So these are the kinds of solving quadratic equation that you can apply. The factoring, completing the square, and using quadratic formula. That means except 1, so the answer here is deductive method. Number 3, the solutions of a quadratic equation are negative 5 and 3. Which of the following quadratic equations has these roots? So that is x. Since that is negative 5, transpose it, that becomes positive 5. And then parentheses x. This is positive 3, transpose becomes negative 3 equals to 0. Okay, so apply the FOIL method. First is x times x squared. Outer x times negative 3x. Inner 5 times x, positive 5x. And then the last 5 times negative 3, negative 15 equals to 0. Combine the common terms, that is x squared. This is negative 3x plus 5x. Since they have different signs, you minus it. So 2x, then follow the greatest sign, that is positive 5. So that's positive 2x minus 15 is equal to 0. So the answer here is letter D. Okay, next, number 5. A rectangular garden has an area of 84 meters square and a perimeter of 38 meters. Find its length and width. So we need to find the values of length and width. And we know that the area of a rectangle is length times width, or length times width. Okay, you need to find only the length and width. And in the choices, there are lengths and width that is given. So let us try length as 12. So this is 12 times the width, which is 7 meters. So 12 times 7 is equal to 84. Since area is equal to 84 and our 12 times 7 is also 84. So the length and the width here is letter A. Number 5. The area of a concrete rectangular pathway is 350 meters square and its perimeter pathway is 90 meters. What are the length and the width of the pathway? Length and width. So it's just the same to number 4. So area of a rectangular pathway is 350. So area is length times width. And since area is given, which is 350, what is length and width? So let us try 30 times 15. 30 times 15 is equal to 450. So since that is 350, so that is not correct. How about letter B? Let us try letter B. Length is equal to 35 times, 35 times 10. And 35 times 10 is 350. So the answer is letter B. 6. One number is the square of another number. Their sum is 132. Find the numbers. So that is one number, that is x, is the square of another number. We have another number, y, and that is square of a number. And if you add this, it should be equal to 132. So their sum is 132. Therefore, that is x plus y is equal to 132. Okay, so x plus, since our y is x square equals to 132. And then transpose 132 to follow the quadratic equation ax plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So arrange it, x squared plus x minus 132 is equal to 0. And then use the factoring method is equal to 0. That is x and x. So they have different, it's negative, so they have different signs. And 132, the factor of 132 is 11 and 12. Let us try 12 times 11. Okay, so 1, copy 1, and then 2, then 1 plus 2 is 3. That is correct, 132. So 11 and 12. Since this is positive, so the greatest number should be positive. Since 12 is greater than 11, so this is positive and this is negative. So x minus 11 and then x plus 12 is equal to 0. Transpose to get the values of x. X equals 11. And then here, x is equal to negative 12. Since this is negative, so do not accept this. Cross this negative 12. Accept only the positive number, 11. We have already the value of the x, okay? X is equal to 11. In order to get the another number, y, input the 11 square. So y is equal to 11 times 11, and y is equal to 121. Therefore, our answer is x is equal to 11 and y is equal to 121, and that is letter A. Okay, how about number 14? The length of the garden is 2 meters, more than twice. Its width and its area is 24 meters square. Which of the following equations represents the given situation? So we need to find what is the exact quadratic equation for this problem. So the length of the garden is 2 meters, more than twice its width. So 2 more than twice its width. 2 more than twice its width. And we know that the formula of area of the triangle is length times width. So area is 24. Then the length, we have the length, width plus 2 times the width, w, so parentheses, w. So 24 is equal to width, w times w is w squared plus 2 times w is 2w. Since the given variable is x, so let us change this into x. So this is 24 is equal to x squared plus 2x. So the answer here is letter D. Next, the same 15. The length of a garden is 5 meters long, then its width and the area is 14 meters square. How long is the garden? So the length is equal to 5 more than its width. and the area is 14 meters. So area is equal to 14, and the formula of area of the rectangle is length times width. Area is equal to the length. We have W plus 5 times W as width. So 14, since area is 14, 14 is equal to W times W squared plus 5 times W is 5W. So we need to transpose this, so that is W squared plus 5W becomes negative 14 is equal to 0. Okay, let us try factoring method. Okay. So the factor of negative 14 is 7 and 2. So since that is negative, so their signs are different. So positive and negative. Next, this is positive. So the greatest number should be positive. So since 7 is greater than 2, this is positive and this is negative. So W plus 7 times parenthesis W minus 2 is equal to 0. To get the values of W, that is W is equal to transpose becomes negative 7 and W is equal to transpose negative 2 becomes positive 2. Since this is negative 7, so this should be crossed out because we don't have a negative measurement. So except only W is equal to 2. So let us use this equation. So length is equal to W plus 5. Why are we going to use this? Because the question is how long. So that is the length. How long is the garden? So L, 2 as width, 2 plus 5. So length is equal to 7. So the answer here is letter B. Sorry. Number 2. 2t times t minus 7 is equal to 0. Distributive property. 2t times t is 2t square. 2t times negative 7 is negative 14. T is equal to 0. Divide both sides with the highest common, all of the terms. So that is 2t. Here also 2t, and this one 2t. Cancel, cancel, cancel. T minus 14, t divided by 2t is 7. And then 0 divided by 2t is 0. Transpose negative 7, that is t is equal to positive 7. That is the answer for number 2. Next, 3m plus 3 times m minus 5 is equal to 0. Apply the FOIL method. First term, 3m times m is 3m squared. That's the first. Outer, 3m times negative 5, negative 15m. Inner, 3m times m, positive m. And then the last term, 3 times negative 5 is negative 15 equals to 0. Okay, so combine the common terms. 3m squared minus 15, negative 15 plus 3m is negative 12m minus 15 is equal to 0. And then divide all the terms to 3. So divide 3, divide 3, divide 3, divide by 3. Cancel, cancel. This is 1 or m square minus 12 divided by 3 is 4m minus 5 is equal to 0. Yes. And then factor out m is equal to 0. Okay, since this is negative sign, expected that the two signs are different. Okay, so the factor for 5 is 5 and 1. Since this is negative, so the highest number is negative. Since 5 is greater than 1, this is negative, this is positive. So m plus 1, m minus 5. Okay, transpose to get the value of m. M is equal to negative 1 and m is equal to positive 5. So that is the answer for number 6. 7, k square minus 4k minus 45 is equal to 0. Factor it out. Okay. K is equal to 0. Again, that is negative, so positive and negative. And this is negative, so the highest number is negative. So let us find the factor of 45. That is 9 and 5. Okay, again, the highest number should be negative. So 9 is higher than the 5. So that is negative and this is positive. So negative, positive 5 and k is negative 9. Transpose to get the value of k. K is equal to negative 5 and k is equal to positive 9. So this is the answer for number 7.